When we're talking about roasted chicken, what you really expect is to have a nice brown, crispy skin, be very moist inside, and have some great flavors all throughout. Well, by using the brick oven with a special feature actually, which is called rôtisserie, which is very common in France, that's what you're gonna get. And let me share the recipe with you. First, we're taking the chicken, and I will crush 2 cloves of garlic right over here. And then I will take the chicken up and just put the garlic into the chicken. I'm taking 1 lemon and just rubbing the lemon juice all around the chicken. There we are. I'm just gonna cut them in pieces and just stuff the lemon into the chicken, just like that. So far it's very simple, very easy. And now I'm gonna tie the chicken with the string all around. So basically I'm gonna start over here. I wanna tie my 2 legs together, then go over here, flip the chicken around, and just tie it really nice and tight over here. Here we are. So now I have my chicken ready over here. See how it's a beautiful shape right over there. Now I'm starting with a great mixture of fresh herbs and salt and pepper, and I will rub the chicken before putting in the oven. I have some extra virgin olive oil. Then I have some thyme, dry thyme. I have some dry basil. Then I have some rosemary. And of course, a little bit of pepper just to spice up the chicken, and of course, the salt. And what I will do with it, I'm just gonna mix everything together so you can really see it. And then once I have that, I'm just gonna bring it over here and just gonna start on rubbing the chicken with that herb mixture. So here, of course, we have to use your hands and rub it really nicely, because that's really where the flavor will be. And you see, I'm not using too much fat either. It's basically with the rôtisserie, and that chicken is gonna be going around it in a high heat. Really, the skin is gonna release the excess of fat. So once we're on that stage, I'm gonna use that intestine here. I'm just gonna take that, put it through the chicken. Here we go, and then you want to make sure it really holds up and slides right into the bottom of the chicken here. Now on this end, I'm using that part over here, and what you really want to make sure is that chicken is really tight on there, and you want to tie up with that screw. So as you can see, it's very simple. And now we're ready to put the chicken into the rôtisserie. So first of all, I'm gonna open up. I wanna make sure that there's a little pointed part here which is gonna go in on this side. So let's slide it in, and then we're gonna hook it up there. And now I'm gonna put the dripping tray right in here to avoid that all the fat actually runs into the oven. I'm gonna close the door, and I'm gonna set the oven on rôtisserie. And that's gonna take an hour, or about an hour to 15 minutes, and the chicken will be ready and golden brown and crisp. So now that the chicken is ready, I'm gonna cut off the rôtisserie, open it up, and with that special tool, I'm gonna lift it out. So you're gonna go straight in there, very simply hook it up on one side, and just bring it up, and you see how easy it is. Here is a great chicken. And some of you which don't have the feature of the rôtisserie, that oven still works really well just by roasting the chicken. And basically what you're doing, you're roasting it like 15 minutes about on one side, 15 minutes on the other side, 15 minutes on the bottom. Then you put it back up like that. You leave it another 15 minutes, and you have a perfectly roasted chicken also. Just gonna untie that screw right over here. And with the other hand, I'm just gonna hold up and then gonna pull it out. Here we go. And then of course on this side, it's almost like a sword you're pulling out here. So here we are, we have a beautiful, beautiful roasted chicken. Now, and before we are serving it, of course, we're gonna take off the string. There we go. All right, so now that the string is off, let me just put the chicken right over here, and you see how nice and beautiful the chicken are, sit on a bed of roasted vegetables. And obviously you could see, even for beginners actually, you can put a great roasted chicken out there with some golden, beautiful, crispy skin, and that's the result using that fabulous brick oven. Perfectly roasted chicken.